Hey guys, Alex from Motorcycles Vancouver, and today we got something special. We've got an old friend of mine, Kyle.
How's it going?
Kyle used to work with some of our old dealerships, so he was one of the sales guys at the Vespa shop back in Granville Island.
Yep,
so
off Island 4th there.
He's gone to bigger and better things now. He's working over with the Harley guys, and today we're going to talk about some of the customization that's coming into the Harley bikes.
Motorcycles Vancouver.
So tell me about it.
Well, Harley Davidson has always been known for having that full customization. One of our mottos is a custom of one, where every bike is its own customization for each individual person.
For sure.
Nowadays, just mid-last year, Harley released the new bikes called the Street 500 and the Street 750.
Smoking looking bike.
They're great looking bikes even to begin with, and they're a great entry level. I had the privilege of actually breaking in the 750 Street at our dealership. And let me tell you, it is actually a really fun bike. I've ridden sport bikes, I've ridden scooters, I've ridden dirt bikes, I've ridden cruisers. The street bike is by far one of my favorite bikes just because it has that fun factor, the flickability factor.
Feels fast, you can drop the elbows.
Oh, exactly. Like I could drive this thing to Whistler and back, no problem. Longer trips, maybe I want a little bit of storage, which Harley Davidson does offer some storage.
Awesome saddlebags.
Oh,
okay, so let's we've got three really good examples of that here. Let's chat a little bit about that. So we've got one of the customs here. What's been done to this bike?
From what I can tell here, everything's been reworked on it. Full stage one on it, carbon fiber, a lot of carbon fiber. As you know, market nowadays really likes that carbon fiber look. Custom paint with a ghost flame. Basic stage one, upgraded shocks. Looks more like they've upgraded into more of a cafe racer style bike.
It's got the really interesting intake on there as well.
That's the snorkel intake. That is from Harley Davidson, so that is available through HarleyDavidson.com.
Oh, really?
Yep. So you can actually get that upgraded. That's intake and exhaust is what we call stage one on it, so it does increase the power to the bike as well.
Very cool. And so this would be based on the
750. These three bikes are all 750s streets.
Okay, so this one's a little bit more of a street fighter look to it, a little more of a chopper look to it.
Chopper bobber style. As you can see, there is no clutch handle here. It's actually down here on the
Suicide
side.
clutch.
Suicide shifter.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now what's the benefit and what's the risk factor when it comes to the suicide clutch?
Suicide clutch, obviously the risk factor is you have to take your hand off the bar to shift.
Yeah.
Can be a little tricky in stop and go traffic,
but pretty cool.
But pretty badass.
Pretty bad. Certainly going to be one of the only guys at the meetup with
for
something like that on there. And then last year we've got, I really like the handlebars, the chopped handlebars on there. That is such
very
a nice
low profile. What they've done here is they've actually made a riser handlebar kit, and they've actually put their own forward bend into the handlebar itself. And instead of doing normal grips, looks like they just wrapped it up in some type of like almost hockey tape.
Right, like
very
you would
Canadian.
if you were doing a street fighter. Very
exactly.
Cool. And last here, probably the most polished version of the three.
What hasn't been done to this bike?
Right, absolutely everything.
Yeah, even the swing arm's been upgraded to accommodate for the wider tire. They got the chopped rear fender, old style leather looking seats, really nice slant exhaust on it, beautiful billet triple trees, micro speedo.
Micro
speedo.
Because it's about the ride.
Yeah, exactly.
Very cool. And all three of these are belt driven.
Sorry?
All three of these are belt driven.
Belt driven.
How many of these bikes of the Harley lines are belt driven right now?
All of them are belt driven.
All of the new bikes are.
All of the new bikes are belt driven.
Very cool.
They do have conversion kits available, usually through aftermarket. Nothing through Harley Davidson. Harley Davidson, and that's the thing. Belt drive versus chain drive. Belt drive, you're going to get a lot more mileage. I'm in the service department at Trev Dealey, and I see belts maybe twice a year. But most belts usually last anywhere from 80 to 100,000 K, unless you get a rock lodged in it.
See here, the belts are better, and you've got the integrated indicators here in the handlebar too.
Yeah, those. Yeah, aftermarket as well. Really beautiful bike. Great paint job that they've done it. They even got the HD Skull One logo on the side here.
So hey guys, thanks. That was Kyle for the Harley booth, Harley Davidson, down at the Abbotsford Motorcycle Show. Thanks, Kyle.
Thanks a lot,
Alex. It was great chatting with you,
nice
and we'll have to catch up soon.
Yeah, will do, buddy.
Cheers.
Thanks for watching another video with the Harley guys. Click on the rest of the videos here to watch some more fun, and make sure you subscribe to the channel. Thanks from Alex.